Twirl by the Wig Company in the color Glazed Mocha. Twirl is a new-ish style for the Wig Company. It came out in 2024. Twirl looks like if you took a long bob and put hot rollers in it. It's basically all one length, little bit of layering just right around the face. These hair fibers look a little shorter. Honestly, they could just be curlier. The overall look is all one length, and then it's like somebody put hot rollers in it, and then I've combed it out. Lots of bouncy movement with this one. These curls are so pretty. They do want to grab onto their buddy, so even if you comb it out a couple hours later or within that same hour, the curls will have reformed. If you like the fluffy, separated look, you're gonna have to either do this kind of stuff a lot or bring your comb and comb it out. Really great movement though. The color I have on is Glazed Mocha. And at first, I was hoping for a warm brunette. This is a pretty cool brunette with golden highlights. And definitely right around the face, a bright golden highlight. I think people call that the money piece. There is some warm brunette, but the cool brunette really takes over. And when you look at the back of the wig, it looks kind of fuzzy because I've messed with it. You can get a very smooth look with Twirl. You can have this all smoothed out and just a curl right around the bottom. But I like the volume. I like the curls separated, so I mess with it. To me, it just looks more natural. I never had very smooth hair. My hair tends to be on the fuzzier side if I don't straighten it. So I'm very comfortable with that kind of fuzzy look that I've given Twirl. Let's talk about these hair fibers and the permatease. There is permatease. And I don't feel like it's right around the edge. I feel like it starts up here. It's very minimal. And then it's on top. It's not workable permatease. It's not gonna help you get volume. You can't really use the permatease. It's just there to provide structure for the style, cover the wefts, that kind of thing. I know I repeat that a lot if you watch a lot of my reviews, but that is the purpose of putting permatease on wigs. Keeps the price point down. You don't have to use as much hair fiber. I will say, this is a pretty high density wig. There's a lot of hair on here, and most of the hair is sewn in around the upper sides and then the top. Because it's all one length, there's not as much hair sewn in around the bottom, which is a good thing, or this would be really thick. So most of the hair is sewn in up here and then falls down, covering the back and the lower sides. It's very comfortable. These hair fibers are heat friendly. They are their true to life heat friendly fibers, so you can straighten this wig or add a different curl pattern. Just remember, as soon as you apply heat to this and change this, now you have reset the style. There's no going back to this. It's not like a regular synthetic where you wash it or wet it and it bounces right back. Once you set it with heat, that's your new style. These hair fibers are fine and denier, and I'm noticing that a lot about the Wig Company. They are fine, and they're on the drier side. I feel like that lends itself to a very natural look. And the Wig Company's website says that this weighs 4.7 ounces, and I feel like that feels about right. The average wig weight is about 4 ounces, and this is a pretty thick density, so I say 4.7 ounces sounds about right. I don't get wig fatigue from it. It's very comfortable. This cap is very comfortable. Let's talk about this cap. Twirl comes with a basic cap. Open ear tabs, hair sewn right on those. The wefts go all the way over. See the hair sewn in. Metal stays, extended nape, Velcro adjusters, good stretch. Okay, I'm gonna let the front of the wig hit me mid-forehead. Stretch it over my occipital bone. Flip my head back. Pull that back to the hairline. Adjust the ear tabs. Can get some volume with Twirl. Look at that. This wig is not fussy. Once you get it set the way you want it, it's not fussy. The only thing you would have to do is mess with the curls if you want them to have a different look, but yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so I've talked about the cap, the color, the measurements, the permatease, and the hair fibers. My overall thoughts about Twirl, I think this is a super cute style. This isn't necessarily my color, but I feel like the style is really easy to wear. I like the curl pattern. I like the hair fibers. The cap is comfortable. Yeah. It's a good classic long curly bob. And if the fact that there's no lace front and this front starts to bother you, you could pull some of your own hair out. I did that one day when I wore it. I pulled some hair out. Or you could cut yourself a full bang. I think that would be the only negative about this style, is just not having that lace front right there, because on these kind of styles I would prefer to wear them completely up off my face. But I don't know, the way it's done, it doesn't seem to bother me that much. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, do a little chit chat down in the comments, and let me know what you think. And if you have Twirl, tell us more about it. Okay, I will see you in my next video. Let's unbox Twirl in Glazed Mocha. This is by the Wig Company. This is part of their Statements collection. See what it looks like. This one, when I was choosing a color, I did have a little bit of a hard time. I feel like the color I wanted either was not in stock or they just didn't have one. I can't quite remember, but I went with Glazed Mocha. I was hoping for a warm caramely brown. Let's take a look. This is how it comes. So curly wigs, pretty pressed into their little boxes. So we're gonna work on letting those relax, take the net off, take the packaging out. So it's got a blend. I feel like there is some cool brunette, some warm brunette, and then definitely golden blonde. I don't really see, there might be, I mean, it might just be a blend of everything. There might be a little bit of the kind of icy blonde in there too, but not much. It's a lot of golden blonde with a brunette, and the brunette looks like it's blended. Okay, let's look at the inside of this cap. It's a basic cap. It's interesting the way they did the sewing. There's like a spiral. These are sewn this way, which is gonna make them want to come forward. You can tell by how they're sewn. And then these are going this way, so they're gonna wanna fall that way. There's a spiral, and then it's an open cap. You can see how far away these wefts are. I'm curious to get it on to see maybe, because it looks like a lot of hair, so there may just be a lot of hair in each weft. Open ear tabs and the nape, Velcro adjusters, hair sewn into the tab, into the ear tabs, metal stays. Should be a lot of stretch, yeah. Doesn't look like a ton of permatease. I mean, I don't really see any around the back and the sides. Maybe just some up top to help. I mean, doesn't look like a lot. Looks like a little bit, yeah. A little bit up around those front wefts. It's not like workable permatease. All right, let's put it on. Tags are still on it. Fits really nice. Wig Company caps fit my 22.5-inch circumference head so well. Okay, we're gonna pull it back to my hairline. Make sure the ear tabs are on. Oh, I mean, these caps fit so well. Okay, this is right out of the box. Guys, this is good. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it moves well. Look at that. These hair fibers are silky and soft. Okay. This is good. This is good, just right out of the box. Okay, we can make it better. Okay, I've got it back off. The Velcro adjusters were perfect. I felt like I don't need to do anything to those. We're gonna get this tag off, and I am gonna give this one a pretty hearty shake. I don't think I'm gonna comb this. I'm gonna see how I like this curl pattern. You know, it looks like somebody just took like a big barrel curl and curled their hair. Let's hit it with just a little water. Look at that though. Look at that. That's pretty. The bulk of the hair does appear to be around the front and the sides, but because it's mostly all one length, all that hair is going to hang down. So they don't have to put as much hair back here because all of this hair flips back there. Oh my gosh, I am really pleased with this. Okay, so, wow, yeah. By giving it that good shake, it made it a little bit longer. Okay, so we're gonna work, what my focus will be working on just this top. And I can already tell, like, there's not a bunch of permatease up there, so it's not like I'm gonna get a whole bunch of volume. Maybe I can change the part because it's a basic cap. You can change the part wherever you want because there's no monofilament. You're not gonna get that scalp look, you know. Wow, this is a good one. This is Twirl. I don't even think that the front, I mean, that my mirror is kind of far away, so I'll have to get a closer look, but I don't think I'm gonna be bothered by there not being lace. I'll probably just like bring some of this. Look at this. I mean, a couple of seconds out of the box. I don't really know what this piece is doing. It's probably just because that style was baked in to go the other way. So maybe just wetting it down or even like clipping it. I mean, I feel like this one's ready to go. Fantastic, Wig Company. Really easy to tuck behind the ear. These hair fibers are pretty fine. I'm noticing that from the Wig Company. They're pretty easy to manipulate. They're pretty fine to medium and denier. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so I don't want to comb out. I want these curls to be like this. This is good because they're going to help support the style. I feel like if I start combing on these curls, it's gonna fall apart. So I'm gonna keep these curls intact as much as possible and just kind of manipulate the front, let it frame the face. It seems to be curling right around, so it's not going to be too fussy in my face. Yeah, I think this is great. Good morning. I have on Twirl by the Wig Company. This is in Glazed Mocha, and this is how I've styled it today. I put it back on and was playing around with it. I really feel like with the front of this one, how there's some permatease in there, that it's gonna be better to kind of come forward. Plus the hair is sewn in, so it can go forward, and then just style it back. For me, I need a little bit of volume up here, so I have taken some synthetic friendly hairspray, and I've kind of pulled this up and sprayed it. And pulled this up and sprayed it. There's a lot of hair on this wig, so it might benefit to have some layers put in. And that's the real joy of these style of wigs that are kind of all one length and on the higher density side, so that you have a little bit of wiggle room. Add some layers if you want to without ruining the style or showing a weft. There's not permatease in this wig except for right up here to cover those wefts. And you can comb it all out and it would just be like a nice rounded curl right around here. For the way I would wear it, I think I needed a little bit more messy in allowing some of those curls to come up. It is heat friendly, so I could throw some more curls in it, and I probably will. I just wanted to keep showing it as close as right out of the box as I can, so you guys can see what this would look like if you get it, how you're gonna mess with it. There's a lot of hair fiber to work with. I can feel those curls wanting to clump back together, and they do that pretty easily. Fantastic if you like that. If you don't, just gonna have to keep a wide tooth comb with you and just keep separating them. I don't even have a wig grip on. This cap fits so good, as all Wig Company caps do. These just wanna get with their buddy, but I mean, it's a pretty easy style. Just get that front the way you want it. These hair fibers are good though. They look pretty real. And it's, like I said, it's heat friendly, so you can straighten it or add heat. If you have hair that you can pull out front, you could do that on these no lace wigs. It's a lot of hair, look at this. I mean, you can really get some volume. This is Twirl by the Wig Company in Glazed Mocha, I'm pretty sure.